Success does not wait for anyone, neither will it wait for you. Every overnight success takes years of preparation. There is no successful man that arrived in that position. It took years of dedicated discipline. You see, you may not be in the position that you want to be in life, and that's perfectly fine. But what is paramount and pivotal is that you begin today. YouTube began as a dating site. Amazon began as a platform selling books. Netflix began selling DVD rentals. These big enterprises never began as billion-dollar corporations. They started from somewhere and pivoted, evolved. This is the reality that each one of you must follow. Here's the thing. The Bible says that to whom much is given, much is required. Everything in life has a price. The question is not if you'll pay. The question is simply when. Every day, we witness human beings being a manifested reality that playing now will cause you to pay later. Individuals that played in the young age. Success doesn't give discounts. Success does not give shortcuts. Success requires great discipline, and success only rewards those whose hands are at work. You can go to your local supermarket. You can get to Tesco, you can get to Astor, you can get to your Walmart, and I can guarantee 90% of the time when you get to the cashier, it is guaranteed that one of them will be a person in their old age. The truth is, you can pay now and play later, or play now and pay forever. It's a hard truth that you must accept. The biggest mistake you can make is to compare your journey to someone else's finish line. And with this increasing rise of influencers and new generation gurus, you have people comparing themselves to someone else's finish line. A generation of people that are addicted to instant gratification, that are hooked on microwave success, believing that if you press a few buttons, you'll become successful instantly. The truth is, these individuals are showing you their finish line, not the sleepless nights that it took for them to be in that position. Everybody speaks of Denzel Washington making it in his 40s when he became big in the acting scene. But everyone forgets to mention the years on top of years that it took him for that 40th year to be the one where his change took place. This year is not a year to joke around with. This year is your cross point. But it requires you to unhook your mindset from the false notion that you can microwave success. There is no such thing. Every single overnight success takes years of preparation. Let your hands be at work. Find a skill, monetize that skill. Business is easy. People are difficult. It's not that making money is a difficult feat. It's people refuse to unhook themselves from an instant gratification mindset. For you to be successful, it requires you to pay now and play later. There are people that made mistakes and played today and paid forever. It's only in this generation where a job is despised. I was speaking to one individual who was telling me that he wants to scale to 5,000 pounds a month. He was saying that if he can only get to 5K. And I began to ask him, what's your business revolving around? What's his foundation? What is it about? And he said, no, I've not started the business yet. I said, okay, no problem. What is your job? And he said, he has no job. I said, listen, you are telling me about making 5K and yet you are making no K. If you are making zero, find a job. Go work. It's only in this generation where we despise someone that is actually working for money. A mindset shift is pivotal in you becoming the millionaire that you've always desired to be, in you becoming successful. I am not working for a man. I am being paid by a man to learn a skill. That is how you shift your mindset on the notion of a job. A job is not supposed to keep you in one level. It's supposed to be utilized as a means to an end. If you have no money, find a job. It is not something to be looked down upon. If you want to be rich, you have to work. When it comes to making money, you cannot skip the process. You have to stick with it. even when no one else sees. The gratification that you receive will not be instant, but in the long run, you will get the results that you desire. But what matters above everything is that you begin today. In most cases, it's not that people cannot be successful or that people have a hard time making money. The reality of it is, most people fear the person they have to become to make the money that they desire. It has nothing to do with difficulty. It has nothing to do with hardness. It has nothing to do with lack of ability of monetizing a skill. It has everything to do with the unwillingness to sacrifice being the person you are for the person you need to be to make the money you want. This is the truth. Many people fear rejecting the Netflix movies. Many people fear what happens when I cannot go to the parties I want to go to. The truth is, even to this day, with the sacrifices I have made, I still go to parties. Making money, being driven, disciplined, doesn't exempt enjoyment. I'm enjoying to the maximum ability. The difference is, my parties are different from the ones you go to. I'm not drinking alcohol with lowlifes that have no vision for themselves. I'm at the Grammy Awards with Jay-Z front row with Taylor Swift. My parties have changed. Why? Because I decided to pay now so that I could play later. One decision can change your life forever. Most times when we speak of investing into the future, we look into crypto, we look into property investments, we look into increasing our portfolio in many diverse ventures. But many people forget that the biggest investment that you can make is into yourself. And as cliche as that sounds, it is true, because every day you are making miniature investments. When you go to the store and purchase juice, you place it in the fridge so that it can be cold for a time that you will drink it. Even that small action is an investment into your future. So an appointed time can come that you will enjoy it. There are people that go to the gym for 6 months of hard work with results that are only internal. But they continue to go for results that they will receive in years to come that will show on the exterior. Every decision you make is already an investment into the future. You are already investing. Some make good investments and some just make bad investments. The essence of this video is that if you pay now, you will play later. But if you play now, you will pay forever. So I will ask you this question and I'll end the video here. Are you willing to pay now and play later? To sacrifice all the late night activities, to sacrifice all the parties, to sacrifice friendships, relationships that don't focus on your advancement? Are you willing to sacrifice the date nights? Are you willing to let go of the movie nights, of the outings? Are you willing to pay now and play later? Or will you play now and pay forever? The beautiful thing about life is that God has given the decision to every man. No one makes the choice for you. It's in your hands. Don't hate the messenger. Take notes.